What's going on, guys? This video I'm going to show you how to change the oil in a 2017 Polaris Ranger 500. Now I believe the 500 is pretty similar to the 570, so most of this should probably be the same. First thing that you're going to want to do, which you can see I already did at the beginning of this video, was drive around a little bit, get that engine oil kind of warm, moving through the system. Makes it easier to drain. So first thing you want to do, lift up the bed. It is easier if you disconnect the hydraulic arm. All you got to do is pull this cotter pin, pull that pin, and it slides right off. Gives you a little bit more working room in here. So for changing the engine oil, a couple places that you're going to want to know. On top of the engine here, this is where the engine oil is going to go back in. Down here we have our dipstick to check the oil once everything's done, and changing our oil filter right here. So the first thing that we're going to want to look at is going to be the drain plug on the bottom. So you can see down here I've already got my drain pan. I also already have, which you can see right there, I've got my 6mm Allen key, my bit on there. So that is going to be a 6mm. One thing to note that I had to make sure I was in the right spot was there's a hole identical to that right back here. That one is going to be for the transmission fluids, so make sure you're undoing the right one. It's going to be directly below the actual engine. So let me go ahead and take off that drain plug right there and see you guys in a minute. Alrighty guys, got that bolt out, got it draining. One thing that does help that, kind of relieve some of that pressure in there. See if I can get this off with one hand. You can actually hear it making noises down there. Take off that cap on the top. Makes it drain a little bit better. So, whenever I get all that engine oil drained out, I will put a new drain bolt washer on that. I'll show you guys when we get to that point. Then I will start taking off that oil filter. So let me bring you guys back whenever all of that engine oil is drained out. Alright guys, got all the oil drained out, got my plug back in. Just to show you guys here for reference, this crush washer, there's the part number 104865. That is the old one, so I did get that changed out. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and change out that oil filter. I do have the new one. Right here, just so you can get that part number, 2540086. Okay, so let me go ahead and get that one off. Not sure if I can do it with one hand, so let me get that one off and I'll bring you guys back when the new one's ready to be put on. Okay, now that we've got the old one off, time to put the new one back on. First thing that we're going to want to do, go ahead and grab some of that old oil. We're going to put it on the seal. Okay. Alright, now that we got the new oil filter on, last thing to do is put some oil in it. So let me go ahead and set you guys down. And we'll get that oil. Now for the oil, it is the PS4 full synthetic 4-cycle engine oil. This is for the Polaris brands. And for the Polaris Ranger 500, it is 2 quarts. Alright, now that we got our oil back in there, go ahead and put the cap back on. And last thing to do is check that dipstick, see where we're at. Now, with us just putting oil in, I'm not even going to check it right now. We just want to clean that off. And put it back in for a real test. You can see right there, it's right at that max line, but by the time we start the engine, run everything through, get some oil in that oil filter, we will be good to go. So that's it for this video, guys. Oil change on 2017 Polaris Ranger 500. If this was helpful to you, if you could, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you have any questions on the Polaris Ranger, this oil change, anything. Appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.